I've lived in this area for 15 years, and this river is about 3 times as deep as usually.
Rain, back-to-back storm systems, lots of rain. We're not completely done with the wet weather just yet.
Welcome, everyone, to the Fox 11 News at 10 o'clock. I'm Marla Tejas.
And I'm Christine Devine. SoCal is getting soaked by back-to-back storm systems.
This round of rain is on the way out.
We have team coverage on the ground, and from our weather center, we start with Fox 11's Ed Lascos weathering the storm from the San Fernando Valley.
And Christine, most of the San Fernando Valley taking a direct hit from this latest storm. The heavy rain, the pounding rain, the steady rain, and the flooding that comes with it. Joe, take us into it. Vineland Street here. This is some of the sandbags that this shoe store put up, and the folks, as they closed a little while ago, told me it really did the job as the water came up off the street onto the sidewalk, stopped it from going in. Lots of the water still receding here. It's a muddy, filthy mess. That's Vineland. That's on the backside of the Hollywood Burbank Airport. It is open now. They just reopened it a little while ago after several of the vehicles had to be towed away. Lots of standing water there, but the rain finally stopping here. The biggest threat, though, this late hour, well, it's still the threat coming from the surging L.A. River. Watch. River Rescue, the LA City Fire Chopper, its swift water rescue team all rushing into the LA River here in Encino after a report somebody is spotted down there, right in the water.
I've never seen this river. I saw it like this like 10 years ago, but I haven't seen it like this.
I mean, it's deep, it's moving fast.
It is. It is
raining like crazy here the last couple hours.
Yeah, oh yeah, especially in the last 2 hours. Yeah. It has been pouring, like literally raining hard.
And it's just all the runoffs here in the river now.
Yeah.
I mean, how dangerous?
It's really dangerous.
It is dangerous and deep. Look at the runoff from all the storm drains there. It's just pouring in.
Yeah, it's moving super fast, super fast.
And deep.
And deep. Full. It's very full.
This, the latest slap from the storm that dumped even more rain. Heavy rain, steady rain, striking just in time for the evening commute. Flooding roadways, leaving several vehicles stranded here in the high water. Look at this, they're having to be towed out this Sherman Way in Vineland and Sun Valley. The storm making it more like driving through lakes instead of intersections, with the western end of the San Fernando Valley taking a direct hit. Check this, raining so hard here, the water even pushing up through the manhole cover. And look at this, would you, the runoff blasting through a drainage channel here in Santa Clarita. It's another hard-hit area with this flash flood rushing right through the Vista Valencia golf course. It is the storm now that's playing through the fairways. And the heavy rain washing through the fire zones of the Palisades and Malibu. Caltrans trucks and their plows working PCH, clearing away any of the muddy runoff. But it is the surging runoff that's now the biggest threat, bringing an urgent warning, stay clear of the LA River.
Scary, and it's sad for whoever was in there or if anybody was in there, but I hope they are rescued.
But they're doing their best with the helicopter. They're
doing their best with the helicopter and the people who are out here that started over there on the other side of the park.
And now live, you're right, they are doing their best. They searched up and down that river in that area over in Encino. Nobody found, fortunately, in the water, but I'll tell you, the swift water rescue team running on every call they get into 911 because the runoff continued, expecting really to continue right through the night, through most of tomorrow with all the rain we have, which means the river will be surging right along with it. For now, we're live here, Sun Valley. Back to the west side we go.
All right, good recap there, Ed. Thanks so much. The Angeles Crest Highway, meanwhile, is shut down because of, look at that there, mudslides. The video just into Fox 11. The mudslide covered all lanes of traffic near mile marker 27. One driver had to get out and walk to call for help. No one was hurt. That's the good news there. It's not clear how long that highway will be closed.
And take a look at this video from the Citizen app. This was shot in Torrance when a clogged drain and a downpour led to this parking lot just getting completely flooded. This is in the 3400 block of Sepulveda Boulevard. A few stranded cars and a whole lot of stranded shopping carts there.
Let's talk about the weather. Is there more to come? Are we done? What's up with the rain? Adam Kruger has that.
Well, for most of us, we're going to be doing a whole lot better over the next couple of days, but no, we are not totally done with the rain. First of all, there's still some tonight, a few showers in some spots tomorrow, and another storm system still to go at the end of this week. Let's start with radar right now, though, as we have this wave of rain. This is what pushed through a lot of L.A. and the greater L.A. area during the evening commute, and now it's hovering over the eastern parts of our area, like the Inland Empire, pretty much cleared of Orange County, across some of the mountains, and you see the different colors on radar over some of the mountains, not just rain, but that snow coming down in the higher elevations. elevations, winter weather advisories are posted because of accumulating snow in those higher elevations through the end of the day tomorrow. We'll talk more about that later. But again, the rain we see all generally moving off towards the east. And a little bit closer, you can see across the high desert, Victorville, for example, getting some rain. We're seeing some snow near Wrightwood, some snow around Big Bear, and then down through the Inland Empire, we have that rain right down the highway there, all the way down to around Temecula. Rain still showing up. But again, this batch that we see currently is pushing away, moving off towards the east gradually overnight. Now, tomorrow we're going to be on the backside of this departing storm system, and the backside is usually not going to be quite as, disruptive as what we see ahead of the storm system. But on the back end, there's still going to be some showers swirling around. That's 7 in the morning. Here's noon tomorrow. So we'll get some pockets of sunshine. It's not all bad news here, but there will be a few scattered showers and still some snow in some of the mountains through the day tomorrow. That's a look at the end of the day. So again, mostly dry Tuesday, but still a few showers are possible. And we're going to continue with these cold temperatures. You see, most of the day we're under 60 degrees in LA. Maybe we top out around 60 at the warmest. Couple spots in the greater LA area could hit the low 60s at the warmest tomorrow. So this system moves away. That's 2 of 3. This past weekend was number 1. The one we're seeing right now is system number 2. Here's system number 3 coming in at the end of the week. We'll talk more about this one and our 7-day forecast coming up a little later. For now, though, back to you.
A flash flood warning in effect for parts of LA County. That means a chance for dangerous flooding and other hazards.
Fox 11's Christina Gonzalez in Sierra Madre earlier talking to concerned residents.
My biggest concern has been with the neglected Yucca Trail debris basin.
The wooden structure meant to hold debris off Yucca Trail. It remains a source of concern, especially compared to much sturdier cement basins built to retain runoff. Area residents keeping an eye on time-lapse images of Sierra Madre debris basins. From the ground, Yucca Trail looks unobstructed, but residents know how quickly that can change.
The city, for these 3 storms, has played Russian roulette with the 50 homes that are below the Yucca Trail Dam.
This area has ongoing concerns about rain and mud. For example, these have been here for a while, but those things over there, that's more recent, and it's because of these latest rains.
They've been going on luck, and luck runs out, and we're really lucky that these last 2 storms weren't more severe than they were.
This third round of rain already toppled a 40-foot eucalyptus, which crushed at least 1 apartment in a Newbury Park complex. Fire officials say at least 10 people have been displaced. Flood advisories remain in effect, but flood control channels have been working, although we did see spots with some debris building up. Road closed during storm signs, a more official warning than resident-written messages on wooden barricades where they know mud happens.
My husband and I were worried because we were on evacuation warning, but we kept checking and we never had to leave, so that's good.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
In Sierra Madre, I'm Christina Gonzalez, Fox 11 News.
Let's talk about this weather because we feel like we've had a little break.
Yeah. So we had this big wave kind of come through today. I know there's a chair on the way, right? It's okay. I'll just stand. Big wave come through today, right? So that's passed now for most of us. And it's just a few scattered showers tomorrow and some snow in the mountains. Okay. And then we're kind of chill for a little bit. Thursday and Friday, more rain is on the way.
Okay, so this is the end of round 2, and round 3 is what we're looking for.
Yes, and we knew round 1 would be the big one, which is what we had over the weekend, and we had the widespread heavy rain. So yes, today round 2, round 3 is on the way, and then we can
You said the weekend. It's good.
Weekend should be good coming up. Yes. So yeah, that'll be nice as well.
That's all we need. We're done.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a look at our time lapse first for today. And we obviously had the heavy rain. I'm assuming this is going to show those dark clouds and that rain rolling through. This is from LAX, and it was right during the heart of the late afternoon, early evening commute when the rain just kind of swept through the area and created quite a mess. And that batch is now over our far eastern areas. There it is. That was no fun if you had to be out on the roads a little bit earlier in the day today. So, again, nothing too widespread like this tomorrow, but a few showers here and there. Let's get to our weather headlines. So, the current system departing quickly. A few showers still in the forecast tomorrow. A sunny day on Wednesday. And then we've got another system coming in Thursday and Friday. That's the third of 3. And then we can, again, kind of just relax for a little bit. So here's our current system. And out ahead of this was the big batch of rain that we were concerned with. So that's what moved west to east across our area earlier. Let's come in a bit closer here. And this is what you see. And that's what you saw in that time lapse, was this rain crossing the LA area. So now it's pretty far east. It's continuing to move eastward overnight. You'll notice on the radar there's different colors, the greens and the yellows. Yellows will be a little bit heavier rain. And then notice these white and blue colors in the mountains. That's some snow coming down where we have winter weather advisories through the day tomorrow. Here's a closer look. You can see the snow around Big Bear over towards Wrightwood, and then up into the high desert around Victorville. We've got some rain down to parts of the Inland Empire, San Bernardino, although that rain is just starting to push past you right now, all the way down towards Temecula, Lake Elsinore. We see some rain as well. Again, it's all moving east away from LA and continuing out in that direction. Until 10 o'clock tomorrow, we've got a winter weather advisory for these mountains here, colored in purple. And that's because above 7,000 feet, we're looking at 5 to 10 inches of snow. And then all the way down to about 5,000 feet, there could be a little bit of snow accumulation as well. All right, let's go through Futurecast now. So this will show that wet weather moving away, but still, again, on the back end of the storm system. Some scattered rain is possible. That's a look at the morning. So some unlucky commuters might get hit with this, but I think most of the area won't find much rain in the morning. We continue into the daytime hours. We'll get some sunshine at times. Here's a look at noon. Here we go into the afternoon. Again, most of the area dry. Notice, though, over the mountains, we still find a little wet weather. And like we said, in those higher elevations, there's going to be some snow coming down there. Into Wednesday, it is a sunny day for like 90% of us. There still might be 1 or 2 snow showers or some cold rain showers over some of the mountains on Wednesday. That's it. And then we go to Thursday, and here's our last storm system coming through. Our model says maybe midday to Thursday afternoon is when that batch will come through. We'll get a good idea over the next day or two of exactly when that one's on the way. You've also noticed, of course, it is cold outside. We've got lows overnight in the 40s and 50s for most spots. Notice Big Bear there down to the 20s. And then high temperatures tomorrow will be, let's just say, around 60 degrees for most locations on the map, give or take a little bit depending on where exactly you are. But it's going to be on the cold side for the rest of this week. So a few showers tomorrow. Wednesday, we're dry. Rain is likely Thursday, and there's still probably going to be some rain Friday. Notice the temperatures, highs just kind of around 60 every single day. Finally, by the weekend, and I've got a 10% rain chance on Saturday because maybe there's a leftover shower as this all departs. But for the most part, dry weather this weekend. Temperatures going into the upper 60s, so that'll be pretty nice as well. For the coast, it's kind of the same story, both in terms of temperatures and the rain chances. Again, Thursday, Friday is the next big round to watch out for. For the valleys in the Inland Empire, we continue with similar temps, similar rain chances, back up to around 70 or low 70s this weekend. And finally, in the mountains, again, we've got that better chance for snow tomorrow. The winter weather advisory, that little note at the bottom there should actually say snow above about 7,000 feet will be the heaviest, but it could get a little lower than that. And also in the mountains, the weekend will be drying out. We'll get some warmer temperatures as well. Back to you.
Meantime, Southern California continues to get drenched as heavy, widespread rain soaks the area. Los Angeles is experiencing its wettest November in 40 years, and 2 weeks are still left in the month. We have team coverage at Lasco standing by live in the San Fernando Valley, where he saw a whole lot of rain tonight. But first, we begin with Chief Meteorologist Adam Kruger. Adam, there's more rain on the way this week.
There is, although just for now, there's a little bit of good news in that this big wave of rain that we had come through earlier today has passed most of our area. The storm system causing that, pushing it farther east, wrapping around the backside of this current storm system. There still will be some scattered showers at times tonight and tomorrow. Scattered, though, is a key word. Not widespread, likely not flood-inducing like we've seen not just today, but also over this past weekend, as I'm sure you know. So again, we have the strip of rain right here. This is going to keep pushing east away from LA as we go through the overnight. Also some snow, though, coming down in the higher elevations where we have winter weather advisories through the end of the day tomorrow. Could be up to 10 inches, by the way, for some of the higher elevations. Big Bear, one of the spots we're watching. And again, parts of the Inland Empire, straight down the 215 there towards Temecula. We see some rain along that particular corridor. So let's go through the night into tomorrow, because again, there's some rain in the forecast, but a lot of you will have seen your last for at least a couple of days. So that's a look at the morning, maybe a few scattered showers. Our model is placing those from near Long Beach to down through Orange County. As we continue into the afternoon, we get some sunshine. We have a few showers here and there, but it's not a widespread type of rain day finally. But that is returning later on this week. We'll have those details a little later. Marla?
All right, Adam, thank you. We are really feeling the impact of that heavy round of rain today, with areas like Sherman Oaks, Encino, Santa Clarita, and Sierra Madre all getting soaked. We continue our coverage of these back-to-back storms. Let's go live to Fox 11's Ed Lascos in Sun Valley with more now. Ed?
And Marla, you were just naming them one after another. Most of the San Fernando Valley taking a direct hit from the storm. It's heavy rain. It's pounding rain. It lasted several hours. Really did a number with a lot of the flash flooding through the area. Joe, take us into it. This is Vineland. As you may recognize it, it's the backside of the Hollywood Burbank Airport. They just reopened it. The traffic a little while ago. It was flooded out several feet deep. Several vehicles had to be towed out of that high water. But here it is. Clear skies overhead. The rain has stopped, but at this late hour, the threat still is from that surging L.A. River. Listen. River Rescue, the LA City Fire Chopper, its swift water rescue team all rushing into the LA River here in Encino after a report somebody is spotted down there, right in the water.
I've never seen this river. I saw it like this like 10 years ago, but I haven't seen it like this.
I mean, it's deep, it's moving fast.
It is. It is
raining like crazy here the last couple hours.
Yeah, oh yeah, especially in the last 2 hours. Yeah. It has been pouring, like literally raining hard.
And it's just all the runoffs here in the river now.
Yeah.
I mean, how dangerous?
It's really dangerous.
It is dangerous and deep. Look at the runoff from all the storm drains there. It's just pouring in.
Yeah, It's moving super fast, super fast.
And deep.
And deep. Full. It's very full.
This, the latest slap from the storm that dumped even more rain. Heavy rain, steady rain, striking just in time for the evening commute. Flooding roadways, leaving several vehicles stranded here in the high water. Look at this. They're having to be towed out this Sherman Way in Vineland and Sun Valley. The storm making it more like driving through lakes instead of intersections, with the western end of the San Fernando Valley taking a direct hit. And look at this, would you? The runoff blasting through a drainage channel here in Santa Clarita. It's another hard-hit area with this flash flood rushing right through the Vista Valencia golf course. It is the storm now that's playing through the fairways. But it is the surging runoff that's now the biggest threat, bringing an urgent warning. Stay clear of the LA River.
Scary, and it's sad for whoever was in there or if anybody was in there, but I hope they are rescued.
Now, that's the hope of that river surging. Joe, give us a quick look at this. This is right off Vineland. This is a shoe store here. They put up this wall of sandbags, Marla, because the water came up over the sidewalk several feet deep here. And as they closed up here, the folks told me it really did the job. It kept the water back as it was raining so hard or so intensely that it just didn't have a chance to drain off. That's how nasty it was for a couple hours up here in the valley.
Wow, that the sandbags did their job. Good to see. All right, Ed.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.